Life was designed to be simple. Peace, joy, at your own pace. This is not spiritual ideal. This is the original design. So what happened? What is happening to you is not modern life. It is a boundary failure. I started at a parked car in Melbourne. I ended at Iranian ballistic missiles in about 45 seconds. From a temple in India, that is not thinking. That is my energy leaving my universe completely. It is waiting for you right now inside your 360 degrees. And every second you spend inside someone else's universe is a second your universe goes without you. Before starting this video today, I want to let you guys know that I can make things very complicated because that's how my brain works. But after reading a lot of books, I realized that life is actually very simple. We do not really take life as it is. So here I'm trying to make living or life as it is not a rocket science. I'm trying to keep it as simple, as conversational as possible. So let's start. I'm going to talk about the 360-degree law. And I'm going to also tell you why 90% of your anxiety does not belong to you. Okay? Life was designed to be simple. Peace, joy, at your own pace. This is not spiritual ideal. This is the original design. So what happened? Because if you look around right now, almost nobody is living the way it is supposed to live. People are anxious, overwhelmed, constantly feeling like they are missing something, falling behind someone or failing at something. And they have been told this is how the modern life is. This is just how things are now. It's not. What is happening to you is not modern life. It is a boundary failure. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what that means, and more importantly, how to fix it. There is a law, ancient, simple, completely ignored. And by the end of this video, you will never see your anxiety the same way again. And I promise you that. So let's try and understand the disease, because anxiety is not a disease. Let's try to get the real picture out. Here is what the modern morning looks like for most people. They wake up, and before they have even fully arrived in their own day, they are already inside someone else's world, scrolling through someone else's news, absorbing someone else's opinion, getting depressed over a stranger's pain, feeling inadequate because of someone else's money, worrying about someone else's ideology. And underneath all of that, there is a quiet assumption that who you are does not matter, that your own life, your own peace, your own relationships, your own quiet moments of gratitude are of no value because the world out there is so loud and your life is here feels so ordinary by comparison. This is the modern disease, not depression, not anxiety, a boundary failure, the complete collapse of line between your universe and someone else's universe. And it is not a personal weakness. It is what happens when a species is given unlimited access to entire world's pain, to the entire world's drama and comparison, with zero training in how to protect their own energy from it. The data confirms this, and this is not just here. This is happening everywhere to everyone. Let's have a look at the data. USA, anxiety disorder affects 40 million adults. number one mental illness in the country, carrying the weight of the universe that is not theirs. United Kingdom. Average person consumes 74 GB of data per day, equivalent to 16 films, living inside someone else's reality simultaneously. Australia, teens spend 6+ hours daily on screen outside school. Loneliness rising fastest here. The most connected and the most empty. India, 600 million plus smartphone users. Social comparison anxiety rising faster than any other region. FOMO here at civilizational scale. South Africa, social media anxiety up by 37% in under 35s. While real-world community bonds decline, perceived reality replacing actual reality. The story goes further to Germany and Japan. Burnout now a clinical diagnosis in these both countries. Highest productivity, lowest reported peace, output without boundary, depletion without cause. So globally, people spend average of 6 hours 37 minutes daily on screens. Half of their conscious waking life, half your life spent inside someone else's universe. 6 hours and 37 minutes every single day inside other people's universe. So now tell me honestly, how much of your anxiety today is actually about your own life? And how much of it belongs to someone else or something else that is completely outside your reach? Because here is what ancient wisdom understood thousands of years before the internet even existed. There is a difference between reality and a perceived reality. And the moment you understand that difference, everything changes. There is a difference between reality and a perceived reality. Reality is what is actually around you right now. In the room you are. The people who are actually in your life. The problems only you can solve. The opportunity only you can reach. The beauty that is sitting directly in front of you, that you keep skipping past because the screen is louder. Perceived reality is everything else. The news, the feed, the drama, the reels, the stranger's opinion you memorized without meaning to. The global crisis you are carrying personally. The lives you are comparing yours to. One of these is yours to live. The other is not. Now you decide you want to live in reality or the perceived reality. Because ancient wisdom cracked this in a simplest possible language. Not complex, not philosophical, just truth. Everything within your 360 degrees is your reality, your universe, yours to engage with, yours to build, yours to love, yours to protect. Everything beyond that 360 degrees is existence over which you have zero control. Not low control, not small influence, zero. And what I want to be precise here, because this matters, I am not saying you have no control over your life. I am saying you have zero control over the universe that lives outside your 360 degrees. There is an enormous difference between those two things. Your 360, your relationship, your health, your work, the people standing in front of you right now, you have complete, total, sovereign influence over these. The geopolitics of countries you will never visit. The financial decisions of people you have never met. The opinion of strangers who do not know your name. Zero. And every drop of energy you spend in that direction is your energy stolen directly from your actual life. Now I want to show you exactly what this looks like in a real life. Because the moment I tell you this story, you are going to recognize it. Because you have done this. We all have. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. Imagine I am sitting at Kamakhya temple, is one of the most sacred places in the world. The ultimate reality of my existence in that moment, everything around my 360 degrees, mind, present, real, and then a thought arrives in my mind. My car, parked at Melbourne airport, thousands of kilometers away. Did I lock it properly? Then another thought creeps in. What if someone breaks in? Then another, there is that property I'm selling. What if that deal falls through? Then there is tension in Middle East right now. What if Iran responds with the missile? Could they reach Australia? Do they have capabilities? What would that mean for Melbourne? What would that mean for my car? Watch what just happened there. I started at a parked car in Melbourne. I ended at Iranian ballistic missiles in about 45 seconds. From a temple in India, that is not thinking. That is my energy leaving my universe completely. Now, 2 questions, and I want you really sit with these. First, what could I possibly do about Iranian foreign policy from where I am sitting right now? Answer is nothing. Zero capabilities to interfere. Second, and this one is even harder, while I am mentally spiraling through missiles and geopolitics, am I not completely disrespecting and disengaging myself to the actual reality sitting right in front of me? The sacred space I am in, the real moment that is actually happening, the life that is genuinely mine? Yes, that is the double cost of boundary failure. You lose the capability to act on what you cannot reach, and simultaneously you abandon what you can. And here is the part that most people never fully understand. You are not just wasting time when this happens. You are leaking your energy. Your actual life needs to function. Now take that single thought spiral, the car, the property, the missile, and multiply it. Multiply it by 16 waking hours. Multiply it by 7 days a week. Multiply it by every human being doing the same thing simultaneously. That is what is happening right now globally. Billions of people pouring their energy into universes that do not belong to them, carrying weight that was never assigned to them, fighting battles that are not in their 360 degrees, and then wondering why their own lives feel somehow hollow, somehow always slightly behind, somehow never quite enough. The life that belongs to you, your real relationships, your actual health, your real work, the quiet things that only you can build, is sitting there, waiting, going unattended, because your energy is perpetually somewhere else, in someone else's universe, uninvited. And here's the reality check. By thinking about it, you are not helping it. By worrying about it, you're not solving it. By absorbing it, you're not changing it. You're only doing one thing. You're letting your own universe rot while tending to someone else's. This is not selfishness. This is not ignorance of the world. The 360-degree law, withdrawing your energy from what does not belong to your 360 degrees, is not abandoning the world. It is the only way to serve your actual portion of it with everything you have. A person whose universe is whole, present, and alive does more for the world than the person who has poured themselves into 1,000 universes they can never touch. So let's conclude this here. Let me make this simple. Your anxiety is not about your life. Most of it belongs to universe you have no business being inside of. The ancient law is this: your 360 degrees is your universe. Everything beyond it, zero control, not no control, zero. And every time you forget that, you are not just wasting time. You are abandoning your actual life to attend to someone else's. The life that is actually yours, the people in front of you, the work only you can do, the peace only you can choose, is not waiting for the world to calm down. It is not waiting for the news to improve. It is not waiting for other people to stop making noise. It is waiting for you right now inside your 360 degrees. And every second you spend inside someone else's universe is a second your universe goes without you. So please come home. Tonight, take one thing you are currently anxious about, one thing that has been sitting in your mind, and ask it honestly. Is this inside my 360? Can I see it? Can I touch it? Actually do something about it today. If yes, do something about it. If no, put it right down. It was never yours to carry. And remember, this is not an advice. This is the code. See you at sunrise.